XXL, California State Manager, and alongside me, I got my co-host, Truthmarx, who represents Las Vegas, Nevada.
Right on. Nice to meet y'all, man.
No doubt. So how you doing this evening?
Man, lovely, man. You know, enjoying the nice weather out here in Arizona. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Can't complain.
No doubt. So what we gonna do, man, we're gonna do a short interview with you. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna go around to the family, you know what I'm saying? And we just gonna really kick it with you, man. How that sound?
Hey, let's vibe out, man.
All right, man. Well, first of all, when it comes to this thing we call, you know what I'm saying, music, how long have you been a musician, and what was your main motivation for getting into the game?
Hold on, let me get up out this light, man. I've been doing hip hop. We're taking it serious. I've been doing it for a good 5 years right now.
Okay.
And you know, pretty much before I started doing this, I used to write poetry, and you know, I had a couple poems in the National Library of Poetry out there in Washington, D.C. But the thing with that, it's hard to translate poetry to street people and hood people, you know what I mean? Because primarily I'm from the streets, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And a lot of people on the streets is not going to sit there and listen to poetry coming out of you, you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I started putting it in hip hop form, started rapping, and, you know, and it went from there.
No doubt. So how did you get involved with, you know, getting those poems, you know, that poetry published?
I actually had left it on, I was in high school, I had left it on the school bus on accident, and a teacher had caught wind of it. She had found it and read each and every one of them poems I had, and she took it upon herself to enter it into a contest, and it had won. And it moved further on, like to that book, the National Library Book of Poetry, where many poets are in there. I believe Langston Hughes is in there too. So wow. I'm honored to be a part of that situation, man, at such a young age.
Absolutely. So if you don't mind, do you mind sharing that with us?
Right. I don't have the, man, it was so long ago, but the poem is called Drums. I can tell you that. The poem is called Drums, and it is on record, man. I don't remember it by heart, man, but yeah, it's definitely out there, man. You can look that up.
Okay.
No doubt. So when you think about, you know, rapping as a whole, who are some of your inspirations? And if you were to do a collaboration, who would you want to collaborate with?
Well, first of all, some of my inspirations as a whole, I would have to say in rap, you know, I was influenced a lot by like Wu-Tang Clan, and you know, I could say like the Alcoholics, just a lot of that early 90s hip hop, man. You know, I came out the womb reciting, you know, Adidas by Run DMC, you know what I'm saying? As told by my mother. So, you know, I can go as far back as that and say Run DMC. You know what I mean? I'm just a hip hop kid, period. I was born into it.
No doubt, man. And when you think about, when you think about producers, who are your favorite hip hop producers? Who would you like to produce a track for you?
Right now, shit, I wouldn't mind the Alchemist.
Okay.
Alchemist is like one of my top ones that I listen to all the time. Apollo Brown, you know, Adrian Young. Many. There's many. I like Danger Mouse too. You know what I mean?
No doubt. That's real dope. Well, Truth, you got any questions?
Yeah. How you doing? What's up?
Hello. How you doing, Miss Truth?
I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I have a couple of questions. Tell me about the three most influential people, persons that's been in your life that helped you along the way. That was a great impact on your career.
Oh, it had to, on my career?
Yes,
that
absolutely.
helped me along the way.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be a lot of the a lot of the producers that I work with, man. They just believed in me. I would have to say my man C1. He's the one who got me the features with Ras Kass and the Alcoholics, and that was just off of pure belief in what we do. You know what I mean? And my man Checking Traps, he's a producer that He was on the album, the first Lupe Fiasco album.
Okay.
And he's based out of Arizona right now. He's from the Bay, but he's another guy who believed in my career, and any situation that pops off, he makes sure I'm a part of it.
That's
And
dope. Okay,
yeah, and
so
many other people, man.
okay, so who's your producer? Who's producers?
Right now, I have about 4 main producers. I'm gonna start with my man Kimani Kim, ATM the Professional. He's based out of Arizona. He produced my first couple albums. My man C1 out of Compton. He's one of the dopest producers out, man. He's got many things cracking. My man Jake Lockley, he produced my whole last album, May 1983. My man Cactus, he's another team member for Close to the Gifted. Man, a lot.
Okay, so how long have you been like rapping and been doing your shit? How long you been in this industry?
I've been in the industry like professionally, I would say 5 years. When I started taking it serious and really doing it, about 5 years.
Okay, so if you say you go back to 5 years, if you could, what advice you would give yourself back then that you did, what would it be? The great advice you would give yourself that you don't.
Don't never switch up and stay consistent with what you do. Just stay
Absolutely.
consistent no matter what. Don't stop. Just stay consistent and keep going, and it will work.
Okay, that's what's up. So I'm gonna ask you, so what does your morning routine look like when you about to start your day, get ready for the, whatever you got going on in your career studio? What does that look like?
My morning routine?
Yeah,
straight up
absolutely.
and down. My morning routine, I wake up, I probably will smoke a little bit. Then I get dressed quickly because I have kids waking up. Then I take them straight to school. Then I come right back home. I might write a little bit.
Okay.
Then I go right back to pick up kids a couple hours later. Then I come back and I might write a little bit more. Then a couple more hours, I go pick up another kid. Then I come back and I'm tired a little bit. Then about 5, 6 o'clock, I might go to the lab and I clash out with the boys and get stuff started for real.
Okay, sounds about right. Okay, nice.
But I do write every day, every morning. That's a fact. I write. It might not be a whole song, but it's a fact that I write every morning on the way back home.
Yeah, I was listening to that. I was like waiting to see if you was gonna put that right in, what I'm saying, in that routine, what I'm saying, because you have to, stay consistent and be on your craft in order to, to succeed to where you need to go. Consistency is the key. Absolutely.
That's right. It's true. Yes. Fact.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I got a couple of questions. I'm gonna come back to you. We gonna get into
those are good questions, man. I dig it.
Yeah, I got you some more. I got some more for you. Trust me, I do.
Come back around, swing back.
For sure. All right, Excel.
So when I was talking to you before, you said you primarily from the streets. Explain that to me.
I mean, I did things. First of all, I lived on the streets before. I'm talking about actually lived on the streets.
Okay.
And I survived in the streets. I learned lessons from the streets. And, not everything was good, but I made it out and I learned some lessons that not to do and some things to do. And that's some shit that I'll carry with me the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it in my music. You know what I mean? You can know if you can relate to it, if you ever been there, you can truly relate to that. Some of the stuff I do say.
No doubt. I definitely can relate to it, growing up on the streets of South Central Los Angeles, as I did myself. And,
right on.
I'm primarily from the streets myself. And, it was one of them things where I was going through things with my moms, just to share something personal with you. And, my dad had left the family and I was out there, doing what I do when I wasn't at home, being me. And mom's one day was like, oh, you want to go do what you're doing out on the streets? Why don't you stay out there? And that was that. You know what I mean? She was just kind of throwing me out there as a prototype of what she had raised, just to see what I was capable of. Not like she was just going to throw me out there like that, but it was one of the things that she did to me throughout my childhood. that kind of, you know, turned me into a man, because them streets out there ain't no joke when that door closed, boy.
That's a whole different world when you ain't got nobody by your side right there.
Absolutely. And you know, before I even thought about failing, you know, my mom's every day when we was just in day-to-day life, going on that trip to school like you be going with your shorties or going around the neighborhood, she was teaching us how to live off the land. You know what I'm saying? There was days where one day she took me home. I come home, you know, I ain't really had no money, but I was like, Mom, I need some change. She was like, man, come here, man. Take a walk with me. She grabbed a shopping cart. We hit about 7, 8 blocks. And we took that shopping cart and we grabbed every can, every bottle we saw. After that, she walked me up to the recycler. We got in line, we cashed in. We didn't have a whole gang, but we had about $30, $40. And she said, son, right there, that's honest bread. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
so, you know, I definitely understand.
Every kid nowadays, that they should start out like that. That's something that I had to do. I had to pick up cans and stuff like that, man. It wasn't no sitting around asking for no money, man. We couldn't do that.
And even nowadays, when I pick up them cans, if I do, because I need a little change, I know what that means. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't taking nothing from nobody. It's just a little extra change, man. If you bought some and then you're going to be cycling them, you just giving back to the game so you can get a little change. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't know how to recycle.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so she was teaching me 2 valuable lessons: how to live and how to survive. Absolutely. So, man, you got this project that you got going on. Is this song that you brought to us just a single, or it is off an EP or album you coming out with?
Which one is that?
Early, which single we got?
We got 3 songs. We got Sober, which I think is the latest one that you have. I also have Get Down and Dead End Street.
So are these off a project you got going on, off your EP, mixtape, or they just singles?
Well, yeah, 2 of them, the Sober and the Dead End Street, that's going to be on a project I have coming out with C1 from Compton. It's called Cactus and Palm Trees, and that's a single with J. Rowe from the Alcoholics. And Dead End Street is a song with Ras Kass that I had, man. And that's all going on that same album. And Get Down, that's a single I had just released. That's produced by my man ATM, the Professional. And, you know, it's just a groovy track, man, with a nice James Brown sample in there, man. Everybody loves James Brown.
No doubt. So just basically all dope singles from different projects.
Yes, sir.
No doubt, man. Well, we definitely gonna play all of that. We got the time to. And, you know, we're gonna get some feedback. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up. But I have one more question for you before I have you do simply just do a DJ drop. We're gonna record it live, letting everybody know you rock with West Coast Fleet Radio. And then we're gonna go ahead and rock some music. And then, you know, we might stop. We might play through 2 and stop. Whatever we do, we're gonna come back and get some feedback and let the DJs let you know how they feel about the game. You dig?
Yeah, that, man. I'm with you.
All right. So if you were to say you had like a testimony, right, of like who you are as a person in this game, right? Is there a time when you felt like you was not gonna rap no more? And what's your testimony of how you was able to come back to the game? And what's your information to the you know what I mean, to the fans?
Okay, man. You know, first of all, I had to give praises to, you know, my woman, because she was one of the key figures for me to even keep rapping. You know, I believe every man comes to a point in their life where they feel like, hey, this shit ain't paying off. Excuse my language, but this ain't paying off. I got to start thinking about my family. You know, I don't know if I'm good enough to even last. I don't know. All these questions start arising. Then you got somebody right there next to you to secure your position. You know what I mean? And that's a blessing right there. You know what I mean? I know so many dudes where their women are like the prime reason why they quit. You know what I mean? And here I got a woman that is the prime reason why I'm here, why I'm staying.
And she supports you. That's what's up. That's dope. That's awesome. You know, I always thought that you would have to, in order for things to work when you're in the industry, like the stuff that we're into, they have to like the same things. You know, you have to have the same path or whatever, because if not, it didn't work. Like, I always industry, and you know, I always been doing this. But on the other hand, my mate, you know what I'm saying, was always different, didn't want to be under the light and under this and under that. So it's always a conflict. But then when I met someone that was into the same thing that I was in, it worked out. I feel like that you have to get into it, like under light.
Your other half he's into music?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
My other half isn't. She likes music, but she's not into the industry. But she's into the goals that I have. She's into the realistic part of it.
She's into you. She's into you. That's what it boils down to. She's into what you got going on. And that's a plus. And that's awesome. Because you don't get that a lot.
You don't. And that's one of the main reasons why. I'm not saying that's the exact reason why I do it, but that's one of the main reasons why I kept doing it. You know what I mean? I knew that. I mean, if I truly feel that if it wasn't gonna work out, if she felt like, hey man, you need to hang it up, bruh, she would have told me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, we got kids, we got to do. But
right.
You see results and everything, man. I'm the type that I just don't talk about it. I like to execute too. So that she part of my execution.
Absolutely, that's dope.
No doubt, man. Well, that was an incredible answer. I asked that question because, I was raised up, in the church. And, when you get up there on that podium and you give your testimony, about what God has done for you or what the game or what life has done for you, and you give out your information, you kind of just humanizing yourself, to the audience, because for someone who understands that in order to be in a relationship and have the type of mate that at least supports what you do, whether or not they completely are about it, that's a real hard thing to find in this game. So I'm glad that you were blessed with that, man. I'm glad that you was blessed with that.
Appreciate that, man.
No doubt, man. So why don't you let everybody know you rock with the West Coast Fleet DJs, and we're going to go ahead and play some music and come back with some feedback.
Right on, man. It's the freshest in the fresh. It's the freshest in the flesh. Tay Da Crown. You already know who I'm rocking with, the West Coast Fleet DJs. Yeah.
Let's go.
Take the crizzle, popping like a pistol. Proposition bitches get money by the fistful. Nigga, what's the issue? We only just begun. Crown is on the speech, the beat is on C1. Liquor steady spilling, toasted in the building. Smokeaholic, chronic, got me on the ceiling. Used to be a villain, now teach the children. All my homies chiefs, never loved the pilgrim. Shit can get tribal, I'm liable to be Geronimo. I don't put the snow up my nose, I get abominable. Get the breaking loud and I switch it to every molecule. And then I grab the mic and start spitting out all this rocket fuel. Oh, it gets drastic over here. You niggas rapping, sounding plastic over there. You steady capping and we laughing over here, homie.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, liquid. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, liquid. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. It's the J to the roll with the liquid for show. When it comes to drinking, you can say that I'm a pro. But if I go sober, man, I just don't know. Can I bring the same energy and keep the same flow? If I quit drinking gin, will I stop getting spins? If I'm done with rum, will I lose all my friends? Can I still say cheers without a 6-pack of beers? Do I need a liquid courage to erase all my fears? Women won't get frisky if I don't hit the whiskey. If I don't get them tipsy, they won't tell me that they miss me. Can I dine with a dime if I don't bring the wine? No tequila and lime, would they still be mine? If I get sober, will my career be over? Will I lose all my fans if I quit blowing Doja? Yeah, fool, call it what you wanna call it. Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, liquid. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, liquid. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. That's about it.
Man, oh,
Yeah.
all
Oh
right.
my
So
goodness.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Truth give her feedback. I'm gonna
All
hold
right.
my feedback until we start off the next record. Then we're gonna go to the family. Truth, let's go.
That shit is lit. I'm a fucking alcoholic. No, that
Straight
shit
up
is
and
lit.
down.
I like the beat. The beat is dope, you know. Your lyrics, everything was on point. Literally, I'm over here like rocking the fuck out. I love
Shout
it.
out to Exhibit for letting us use the hook and giving us the blessing too, man. I gotta say that, man. Straight up, man.
All
And
I
shout
can
out
do
to
is
Ice-T for jumping in the video too, for popping up and just hopping in the video off for love. So shout out to
dope.
them.
Shout out to them. Absolutely. That shit was dope. All I can think about is like, damn, is he reading my life right now? I'm a fucking alcoholic. Dog. You know,
Yeah.
I ain't really alcoholic, but I likes to sip. But yeah, that was dope. I enjoyed it. It was awesome. Everything was on point. Absolutely. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
So,
Appreciate that.
So what we're gonna do now is usually on some of these platforms, people raise their hands, but we're not gonna do that because we don't do that over here. What I do is I get feedback from everybody in the room. I'm about to toggle my screen. And since he gave a comment, because he's the first one to comment after the song started playing, I'm gonna go with Donkey Bong TV, Texas Superline. Let's go.
Man, my feedback, that's my people's. That shit's a banger.
Yeah, give us some information on your guy, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how we do. We on some real rap shit. I don't know what those other cats do, but you already know what we do.
That part.
we
That
on that
part.
real shit.
That part. You know, my name is Texas Super Latin. We have Donkey Bong's TV network, podcast network. Right now I'm representing as a manager for Toast to the Gifted. So the plan is to just bring you guys the hottest artists out of Arizona, man. That's really what it is, representing the West Coast. So Tay is starting it off, but I mean, shit, we got Boogie Bryant, we got OG Bobby Negro, we got Vale. I mean, there's artists, you know, on the way. Shout out to Wonder. Wonder will be, you know, another artist on the call. So
No doubt. So with that said, we gonna go on to my man King Price. Let's go.
Yo, peace.
Peace.
DJ King Price, I'm representing the Battle Fleet DJs out here in Vegas. You know, I really fuck with that song. That song was probably like my favorite out of the three, but that one came straight with it. Like, yo, and that fucking, I don't know, 808 or the bass, yo, and my trunk literally just rattled the whole back of my shit. I had to get up off the whip for a second. You know what I'm saying? That's just hard as fuck. And you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure somebody already playing it, but I put that to my computer.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
man. Hell yeah, man. Good looking out, man. Shout out C1 on the beat.
No doubt. All right. Next up, let's go on to let's go on to Doc Smooth, Assistant Regional West Coast Manager. Let's go.
What's that? I knew you was gonna call me next. Appreciate that though. Hey, the track was dope, man. The track was dope. I like the feel of it. You know, got me bumping, and that's the whole thing. If you get my head bumping a little bit, you know what I'm saying. You know you're going in the right direction with that. My thing is this. Okay, you said you've been in the game about 5 years doing this. All right, what exactly were you doing right before this when you made up your mind that this is what you want to do and you're going all in with this?
Shit, when I decided that I'm not gonna do nothing else and this is all I'm gonna do was about 2 years ago. That's when I don't work, no more 9 to 5. This is what I'm concentrating on. Before that, I was a painter. I painted professionally full time. You know what I mean? Painting houses. I was really trying to do the legit thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, let me ask you this. You know, since you've been doing this full time for like the past 2 years, have you been in a situation where it just you felt inside that whatever project that you was working on just wasn't it, and you scrapped it and started over from scratch and completely redid it?
Nah, I can't say I did, man. Every project that I've done went off of vibes. It just went off of, if it felt good, just this is what we're gonna do. The moment I made my mind up was the moment I was gonna make music that I liked, that I would listen to. And I know as long as I did that, as long as I made music that I would listen to, that I could win, that I would win no matter what. You know, it don't matter. I know it's about fans and stuff, but if it don't feel good coming out of me, man, then it ain't good at all to me.
Yeah, that's where it starts. As long as you feel it, it starts from within first. If it doesn't come out correctly, yeah, the fans ain't and the people ain't gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to have it, you know, have that melting pot within inside of you and come correct with that right recipe, then everybody else is gonna like it, you know.
Yeah, I feel like as artists, we all go through a point where we're like, man, we're trying to please everybody. We're trying to make the music that we think everybody wants. And I went through that before, but it didn't feel good. I knew, like, organically, it didn't feel good coming out of me. It wasn't naturally, like, feeling good.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
the moment I started doing that, I'm like, man, even though people close to me might not like it, they know it's naturally dope. Like, man, even though I don't like it, it's dope. We know it's dope.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's the purity of it, you know. That's what makes it unique, you know. Yeah. Because me personally, you know, for my taste, I don't want to hear a remake of something. Honestly, you know, yeah, it might sound good, but that's the same old. You know what I'm saying? And I want to hear something different, right out of left field, catch me off guard type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? To make me want to say, okay, I hear that originality. I hear it, and that's what I like. I like the originality, you know, and I know, you know, and I'm not talking about like samples, okay? Those samples are like extras, you know, when you plant that seed and with that originality, and then you start adding the ingredients on that recipe, that's what makes a better track, you know. And I can tell that you're going in that direction, and you keep going, doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you bringing that to the table, you know, and really bringing the originality, you know, and keeping yourself focused, going in the straight line. And you keep bringing stuff like this, you know, the sky's the limit for you, bro.
Yo, I'm back. My fault, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay, I'm back. My fault.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro. I like that. So, you know, keep bringing that originality, and you're gonna do a lot. You're gonna go far. Keep bringing that originality. Because once you start, you know, I'm gonna do this, and then it sounds like something else. You off track already.
Yep.
You off track already. Keep that originality, and you're gonna go far, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
All right. Let me see if I can get Mr. Tapped In, D-Boy. You there?
You know,
Yep.
Oh, he is here. Word.
Yep. Peace.
Peace,
God.
Definitely. Peace to the family and peace to you. D-Boy Jackson, Mr. Never Not Tapped In, Nebraska.
Lost it. Hello?
D-Boy, we lost you for a second there.
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, there you go. Now you on.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but all right.
Take it from the top. 1, 2, go.
All right. I'm D-Boy Jackson, Mr. Never Not Tapped In, Nebraska Fleet. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, my brother.
All right. First and foremost, I'm gonna give you your flowers. To be in a younger generation and to even know the meaning of hip hop in its true element and terms is like truly commendable. As much as they be on the new millennials, you know what I mean, talking shit about the young heads don't understand hip hop. They just bumble. They be talking. No one can ever say that about you, bro.
Appreciate
That
that,
was
man.
true. No, definitely. That was true hip hop. That was true hip hop, bro. From the beat to the scratching to the fun element and being from the West Coast, the real West Coast underground music was fun. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Before,
yeah,
whether it was the Far Side, you know what I mean? Souls of Mischief. I can keep going on and on and on. Like the true elements of underground West Coast hip hop was super fun, even down
yeah,
to the alcoholics.
yeah. Real talk, real talk.
So I commend you super much on that. So make sure you got your service pack, and so we have a clean version too, because that right there, you can actually win with that one, bro. Because with a service pack with a clean version on that, you
I
can
got
win
a
with the.
clean version too.
Make sure we get that because you can
I
win.
think I
That's
believe
bad.
so. I believe Tech sent it, man. I think he did.
Okay,
All
because
right.
the Urban AC, like an Urban AC, will play that song.
I'll slide
The
that to you
hip
on the
hop
sidebar, D-Boy.
I bet that I appreciate that. Because like I was saying, like the urban AC radio stations like ourselves and Q96 to Beat and whatnot, we will actually play that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Then also you got to think about it, the hip hop, the actual true hip hop stations will play that. Then even another stations like myself that play independent artists will play that. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that song is universal. Like that's gonna go far. So make sure you market that. Like really
Right
market
on.
it, like to the video games, all that stuff. But make sure you market your clean versions because that's where your bag is at on this one.
I bet. Thank you for the advice, man.
No, always. And if you didn't know, December we're having Texas Fleet Week. So if possible, you know what I mean, see if you can possible put that on your calendar or whatnot. And
Give
it's,
him the
you know,
dates.
don't have me lying on a date. That's where y'all jump in.
December 8th to the
I
11th.
keep it 10 bands with you, man. I keep it 10 bands with you. I get my job. I plug.
It's December 8th to the 11th.
Tap in.
Okay.
There we go.
No,
There we go.
you should have let him sweat for a little longer. Doc. I was
Should
gonna
have
give
let him
him
sweat. Yeah. For real.
Hey man, that's why I'm tapped in, man.
I felt bad for him.
At the gas pedal.
Oh,
I felt
man.
bad for him. So I threw him a life
Hey,
crack.
there you go. You know how it is. Sometimes in the fight you gotta back up. That don't mean you're scared, it just means you're smart.
Right. Okay.
All right. Thanks, D-Boy. We appreciate you. Keep with us, man.
Okay,
We got
I
a couple more
appreciate y'all.
jams.
Peace.
All right. Next
Good,
up,
good.
can we get Ruthless Ramsey? Are you there, Ruthless Ramsey?
Not sure if his mic is even.
Okay. DJ Rich Cole, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's go.
What's up? What's up? DJ Rich
What's
Cole
up,
representing. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good. Peace, peace.
Yeah, I'm representing Fleet DJs in Arizona. I really do like your music, bro. You need to tap in. Send like I said, I'm gonna get your music from the from the rooms. But like I said, real West Coast feeling, man. Like mainly West Coast Arizona feel. I know a lot of these producers in Arizona. I never heard of who you a producer out here in Arizona.
I work with AT on the Professional and Jake Lockley out of Arizona. Checking claps.
Okay. Do you know? I know a couple artists. Like I'm real tapped in with the industry out here in Arizona. A lot of artists, a lot of producers, a lot of concerts,
Right
and all
on.
that stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely I'm gonna check them out because I'm trying to work just like everybody else. Like you trying to work real hustle, real street shit, and I
I'm
fuck with
definitely
that.
gonna tap in. I'm gonna stay tapped in, man. Nice to meet
Yes,
you.
sir. I'm gonna be following you on Instagram, your social media platforms, all that, and I appreciate
Right
you
on.
for sharing your craft with us, bro.
No diggity. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay. XL, you on there? You know, do we have anybody else that would
No,
like
that
to
was me. I was talking the whole time and I didn't even know my mic was on mute. But
okay.
no, I was saying, thank you, Rich Cole. Thank you. We appreciate you. Stay on with us. We got plenty more. Is JP in the building?
JP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am. Here I am.
In the building.
Let's go, JP.
Right. All right. First of all, I gotta say, this is the most, unlike the most of the artists that I listen to nowadays, which lacks a lot of originality, it lacks a lot of beats. You know, I listen to some of these artists today, but you, my good sir, originality is freshness, and I have to say I applaud you on that, because we need original artists who stick with their own material rather than butchering somebody else's material for their own, because they think they can get away with saying, oh, this is my shit, but it's not their shit. You know what I mean? But I applaud you on that, my brother, because I actually feel that beat right there. I'd say, you know what? I love this because the lyric is original. The beat is vibe. The beat is so vibe, you know. The couple questions I got to ask you is, have you ever thought about making that as a music video?
Yeah, I just released a video for it about a month ago, man. I got Ice-T to do a guest appearance in there.
Ice-T,
man, it's
nice.
dope. Yeah, Ice-T's in there too, man. You got to check it out, man. I just released it not too long ago.
That's pretty good.
The numbers are looking good organically right now. So yeah, please check it out, man. You'll enjoy it. I promise.
Will. My next question is how we can find you on either on social media or YouTube.
On YouTube, you can find me under Tay Da Crown, TAY spacebar DA spacebar Crown, and the same on Instagram, Tay Da Crown TTG.
That's really great. That's really great. I'll be following you pretty soon. And also, you know, I have a question that what is your idea for your next project? You know, I mean, what do you expect your audience to react to when they listen to this beat? I mean, what kind of message they will feel from it, basically?
For the album?
Yes, sir.
I want them to see what I went through in the past year. The album is going to be called Cactus and Palm Trees. I was going in between California and Arizona this past year, like pretty much every month, you know, just doing music, working the industry the way, you know, networking, doing everything between here and Arizona.
Yes, sir.
You know, it just sounded fitting, Cactus and Palm Trees, man. I want people to get what I went through the past year.
That's really good, and I hope your audience understand it. I just want to tell you a little bit of myself. I am the graphic designer for the West Coast Fleet DJ. I also do some photography and videography as well. I mean, I know my life has been a little busy, but at the same time, I always make time for the fam, no matter what. So if you need some like an album cover in the future, or if you want to get some photo shoot for your next project and such, you can hit me up on my Instagram, which is JP45C. 45C. That's my Instagram page as well. So anytime you need some good graphical work, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to hit me up my DM, and I'm more than happy to hit you up on that, my brother. Okay.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna follow you, man.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's all I got to say. So I just want to say, be fresh, be yourself, and most importantly, be original and be original. And I wish you well, my brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the feedback, man.
The hop on. So my feedback is, bro, that shit is bananas, bro. Bananas. Period. The beat is tight. The lyrics is super duper on point. You know, I'm an MC myself, so I respect the Hot 16. I'm an underground head as well, so I really respect the culture. And what you doing is what I love, because ain't enough cats doing it, bro. They not keeping it real. Like, one thing people don't understand and don't mention, when you come to LA Underground, you better have your bars right, because we will chop you up and spit you out all the way around.
Yeah, I do know that.
Lyricist.
I do know that.
Yes, true lyricist. Chino XL, Razzie, just J-Roll and all of them. A lot of people see I'm a true DJ, right? So when I heard the song come on, I heard the whole thing. And the people who haven't heard it, too bad for you. But the rest of it, he say, call it, what he say? Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking alcoholic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
like,
shout out to my cousin for doing that hook, man. My cousin
yeah,
failed.
man. Yeah, man. And I feel like if you keep doing this, there is no doubt that like West Coast wise, lyric wise, hip hop wise, people are gonna tap into you, because when you doing that, you the type of cat you need to be on Sway in the Morning. You need to be on Charlemagne. You need to be on all of them platforms where you just displaying your bars. You know what I'm saying?
I
Feel
agree.
me? That's where you need to be, bro. You need to be in that circuit. Like I recently just heard just yesterday or the day before, Young Razzie. I didn't even know he had a kid. And then for him to be that lyrically tight, what you think about, dog?
Who? Young Razzie?
Yeah.
Young, you talking about young Ras Kass?
Yes.
I ain't even know. I mean, I ain't even hip to it. See, now you after this phone call, I gotta go research it now. What's his name?
I'm gonna shoot you something.
Yeah.
I posted something on my page. I'm gonna shoot you something on your page. You're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, definitely do that. I'm interested in that.
Yeah, because he was on a, I watched the Backpack joint and all that with Oswald Benjamin and, your boy Chris Rivers and all of them like super crazy. So I feel like that's the category you in. You super lyrical. Your darts is extra, extra sharp. I feel like there ain't nothing you can't do with a beat. So I can't wait to hear these next two tracks. I'm gonna hold back the feedback. Let's get into another joint right now. Let's go.
Get on down, bitch. Come on. Baby naked in the condo, I beat it like a Congo, make a nigga tacos. Put the cheese on my nacho, bring a baby pronto, I'm not another Sancho. Time is money, how the clock go, that's why I need a watch for. Shit, I'm tryna cop those. You know a nigga need a lot though. Car clothes, caviar, coke on a yacht boat. Polo draws over big balls, bitch, I'm a big boss. Skinny tight, Rick Ross. Punch a nigga in his lip gloss, miss me with the slick talk, knock a nigga lips off. Baby mama on the animation, think she need examination, attitude on sanitation. Miss me with that line in that fabrication, crying in that devastation, bitch, you never saying Nathan. Pocahontas creeping in my teepee, bitch, we keep a lot of seaweed, and she wetter than the kiwi. I tickle coochie, then I make a hee-hee, poke her with this big ol' wee-wee, then I make it look so easy. Hold up, shorty say she dyke, and I think that's exciting. Why don't you enlighten? See, you ain't about that life, then I probably do it twice for the end of the night. I'm a dirty motherfucker, pretty boy motherfucker, bring more motherfucker. I'm a boy motherfucker, you a whore motherfucker, let's explore under covers. You ain't gotta tell a single soul, man, you oughta see her go, something like a vehicle. On the dick, she go remedial. She like it when I speed it up and hate it when I beat it slow. She wanna take it out and clean it up. Fuck around and drink it up. Man, I think I seen enough. And she make it look so meaningful. You ain't never seen a hoe till you really see my hoe.
Joint too. That one right there, as a DJ, I would fucking battle somebody with the record right there. I would take two of them motherfuckers and make a fool wish he never picked his motherfucking turntables up that night. With that record.
Yo, your audio is a little off there, XL.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
No, like, man, I would definitely use that like in a DJ battle. I'm a vinyl collector. So if I had like two of them right there, any day, man, in a DJ battle, straight vinyl, the game is over, bro. That shit had me in the club scene at Juice when GQ was battling up there and shit. The whole time he was, I was just sitting there like, yeah, I was rocking their ass with this shit. This is just like a fun hip hop joint, like JP said. You know, this is like the fun in hip hop. You was acting stupid with the lyrics, and yeah, I like it. Definitely go support it. Every Wednesday, right here on West Coast Fleet Radio, I do what's called Street Gems Radio, where we bring the hottest, the biggest, the best dope joints out of the week, of the month, the shit that these cats don't got, that when they hear it on my show, they be like, oh shit, man, I need to cop this shit. That's my show, Street Gems Radio. So that shit is going in the playlist this week with the other joint.
Man,
and I'm gonna cut that shit up too. I'm gonna cut that shit up.
Man. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this real hip hop shit right here, man.
That's big, man.
Let's go, Doc. I hear you shaking your head. Let's go.
Bruh, I can tell you this, you know, I definitely got to have that, definitely, because that took me back. That took me back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I've been DJing since '81. That took me back. I mean, you coming out with that beat right there, that had me off the first tick. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely know the importance of James Brown then.
Bruh.
Definitely know the importance of James Brown on the record then, man.
Bruh, man, you had me right out the gate, man. That took me back. Man, I tell you this, and the lyrics was on point on that too. You know what I'm saying? I honestly like this track better than the first one. You know? I honestly do. Okay, because it reached a little bit more inside of me, you know, as me being in the game as long as I have, you know, because it don't take much for a track, because you can put too much extras in your track. That right there, man. You didn't have a lot in there, but it created a whole lot of havoc.
You know, the guy who made that beat, my man ATM the Professional name, that, you know what he told me? He said it's so hard to be simple.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly
real about that.
That's exactly where it is. You didn't have to put nothing else in there, just that bruh. Man, that in itself blew up the whole spot just by that, you know. And you didn't have to put nothing in it. Just lay them fire lyrics on top of that. Dog, man, I like this one better than the first one.
Man, I appreciate that, man. That's
because,
big.
like I said, that resonated a little bit more inside of me. Because, like I said, I've been around where they didn't have too much, you know, to deal with all this extra stuff in it. Because you can overload a track and it'll be not good. But you did your thing on this one.
This is good feedback, man.
You and your pops. Absolutely. You know. All right.
Thank you.
All right,
appreciate
you. Let's go. Kusi the DJ.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, XL, you sound like a robot, bro.
Does that sound better now?
That's a lot better right there.
All right, Kusi the DJ. Let's go.
Yo.
Kusi the DJ. Where you at?
Hey, D-Boy got his hand up.
Okay. Let's go, D-Boy.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Okay,
yes,
that's cool. Hold on. Go ahead, Kusi. Go ahead.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. Apologies. What's going on, Tay?
What's good, man? How you doing, homie?
Shit, Tay, I ain't got much, man. It's all you already in the mix, so you know we ain't got much to talk about, bro. I got you, cuz. Hey, listen here. You heard the feedback. You know what I'm saying? All that shit sounds wonderful. I mean, sober, you already know. You already know. They said it all, man. You know what I'm saying?
What it does, man. What it do?
And I see you dropping that heat over there. I see you dropping them flame balls over there, huh?
Man, I appreciate it, brother.
Most definitely. I'm Insider Productions, West Coast Fleet DJ producers. I'm one of the producers from the fleet. And, you know, I love to shoot some tracks your way, man, and see what we can cook up, man. You know, I'm digging the vibe.
Definitely, man. I love to work with you, man.
Yeah, so I'll tap in on you, brother, man. You know, we can try to figure it out, try to put something together, collaborate, vibe, and build. You feel me?
Right on. Let's follow each other on the gram, man, and let's get something going.
Easy call. Say less, man. I'm going to tap in on you, bro. Insider Productions.
Insider Productions. Right on. Tay Da Crown, TTG.
Easy call.
All right, bet.
Yes, indeed. Peace and blessings, loved one.
Absolutely.
Keep doing your stuff.
That's what's up.
All right. Appreciate you, beloved.
Yes, indeed.
Truthmarx, did you comment on this one?
No, I have not. But yes, it was dope. I like it, just like I liked the first one. It was just keep up the great work. It was awesome.
You got her speechless, bro.
Yeah, I'm speechless. I couldn't,
The
it's
song was a
dope.
little
I
raunchy.
love it.
It was a little raunchy, for my taste, but I kept it fun, man. It was a fun track to do.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It seems very fun, and I like it. And I'm just saying, just keep on going, keep pushing. It's very dope. If you ever out in Vegas, come out and holla at me. I got my own podcast. I'm willing to do interviews, live interviews, and all that. Just hit me up. Studio and
Definitely.
all
I'll be
that.
out there soon. I'll hit y'all up soon. I'll be out there next month.
All right, I love it. It's dope. I love your music. Keep up the great work.
All right, man.
Yeah, she got that trust. She got that Trust Me vodka too.
Absolutely.
So holla at her. She brought a bottle out to the club and we was out there and just gave me one. So, if you're a drinker, it's a smooth joint.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to tap in, man.
Tap in. It's nice. All natural and organic too.
That's all I'm going to drink while I'm in Vegas then. That's it.
Okay. All right, so hit me up.
All right, bet.
Sure.
All right. So we ain't going to keep going around the circle, but what we are going to do is we're going to hit this last joint up. We're going to come back, and then we're going to do something that I always do and see where we at with it. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Everywhere USA, every ghetto worldwide.
Don't get lost over here, don't floss over here. That chain you got on, take it off over here. Real niggas in every city make it pop over here. So you can lose your whip, go watch disappear. If you're not from over here, don't trap over here. Overheard he sell rhymes, talk over here. In LA, they bump Pac over here. Mac Dre in the Bay, Biggie and BK, they play Shorty Low with UGK. In Texas in the A, the Heron and Yay. Price depends on how much objects weigh. The projects pay. Hustlers blow the buildings up like Timothy McVeigh. Pick a side, then it's enemies you slay. Some of us turn doughboy, others turn trade. Either way, that's how the ghetto eat. 40 billion niggas racing down a dead-end street.
God in the physical, shit could really get biblical. The cynical won't get it, and ignorant niggas is living proof. Hey, this shit'll come, can I ask you get off my genital? General or drinking my gin and juice till I'm miserable. Syllabus is killing you, never heard of your syllables. Heard you wanna rap, but I know nobody is feeling you. Bitching you, is it hereditary, habitual? A living proof a nigga can be a villain and hero too. Every verse is like a kilo cook. Money on your head will have you with that chemo look. Everywhere I go, they thinking I'm that same old crook. When we collect the sample bang, we don't need no hook. Besides standing those are crates and I don't need no books. It's two kings on the border, we don't need y'all rooks. This is chestnut checkers, hope you peeping the lecture. I'll probably die up in my city trying to make the shit better.
Yo, how I sound? How I sound?
Sound good.
Okay, man. That shit was mean, bro. Shit was mean. That's all I gotta do is say, that shit was mean.
For real. I'm growling on that.
Mean, bro. And you know what? Standing up to one of our finest soldiers, in the game, because I love and respect Ras Kass. He's one of my favorite people. I know the guy personally. I've rocked on stages with him, rhymed with him. For you to be able to stand up and rap with a cat like that on a feature, I just feel like he respects what you do. and that was probably why he did it. And I could hear it in his verse. So how was that? And how did you get that connection?
Man, that connection came through my man C1. The homie C1 works with him all the time, whether it's graphics or doing beats and whatnot. And, you know, he just thought it would be a good thing for me to pair on the track with him. He thought it'll go together. Just because, you know, he knows that lyrically I can stand with the best, man. You know, and I say that confidently, man. And I know I ain't a big name or nothing, but when it comes to these bars, I can stand with some of the best of them. And I've been underneath the Wu-Tang umbrella. Capadonna brought me officially to the clan. You know what I'm saying? I rapped in front of Inspector Deck, and he gave me the validity of it. Like, man, told me I was a shark with it. You know what I'm saying? And when you got the greats telling you things like this, you do sort of have a confidence about it. And when it comes to these bars, if you ain't got no confidence, man, it ain't gonna work for you, brother. You know what I mean? And you go with a guy like Ras Kass, man.
Right.
You got to come correct, bro. You can't
Well,
come like that, man.
The only word that you didn't mention was conviction. Your conviction. You know, that confidence and that conviction right there, that's some of the best shit. You know what I mean? Because you can't be a shark if you can't get in there and swim with them all, you know, and you showed and proved that, buddy. You've showed and proved that. So the next thing we're going to do, we ain't going to get no more feedback. We know everybody is loving your shit. So kick a high 16 and let us know how you feel right now about what's going on.
What you want, the 16 first?
Yeah, freestyle right off the top. Let's get it.
Let me see. I'm going to my mind sick. My skin black, think I need the luck of the Irish. If you see the trouble that I get, the reason why you always see the llama a sidekick. Stay low the half of the time, though. Looking back like, where the fuck did the time go? Shit, half of the time I was on grind mode. Black sheep, family labeled me as a sideshow. I can feel your heartbeat from a distance. Never mind that, I'm reminiscing. Wish I could hold up every moment in an instant. Like, for instance, your child is an infant, grown from a seed bearing fruits on his own tree. Got me looking at the old me, but I stand tall, full of wisdom like an oak tree. And the root of the problem was all me.
No, dope. Well, you know, a lot of people don't know that we do that on our calls because when we like an MC, we just want to hear what's on the top of his head. And, you know, everywhere you go, I know people be asking you to rap. You feel me? And we didn't have 1 million people on this damn call. And you probably 1 out of 10 that had just killed it on a freestyle, you know, just off the top. So I appreciate that. Thank you for bringing this out.
All right. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, just off the top, you know what I'm saying? Like, the problem I have with the younger generation at times is that, like, you'll bring a cat on one of the biggest platforms ever, and they can't even spit live.
I got a big beef with that. I hate when they do that. I hate when I have a problem with, I seen somebody from my state pull out the phone on Bootleg Kev. In the middle of a cipher, he pulled out his phone and started reading the rhymes. That's like against the rules, my G. You can't do that.
No, not at all. That's not hip hop.
No, you got to come ready to go.
Absolutely. You have to.
No doubt. So, all in all, we definitely appreciate you for bringing this to us. We're definitely going to press the gas on our end because, as you see, we represent various regions of the West Coast. So we are going to get on our radio shows. We're going to hit the parties up. We're going to let everybody know what's really happening with this new shit you got cracking off. And we're going to put our support behind it. And we'll continue to support you because now you're a part of the family. You know what I'm saying? So when we come down to Arizona, we definitely going to link up and do some shit in person, you know what I'm saying? Get some more interviews. We can maybe get you on a national conference call with all of the other regions of the Fleet DJs, as well as network you into our whole umbrella in each different region, depending on your flexibility. And we can do it through Zoom. We could do it live. You know, if you're willing to travel, we do have that Texas Fleet Conference, but also this next coming year in July, we'll have the Fleet DJ Music Conference. And that's a big conference where all the divisions come together, the producers, the writers, the promoters, everybody from the industry, a bunch of tastemakers, people you might know and see. And it's just going to be us down there doing a big showcase and just tearing North Carolina apart. So we're going to stay tapped in with you and we're gonna get you that information so you can come rock with us at the conference. If you can make it to Texas, that'll be dope. And man, what are your closing comments on the experience?
Yo, man, first and foremost, man, thank you for welcoming me to your guys' family. You know what I'm saying? I already feel a part of it. And, you know, all I got to say, man, for myself, I'm going to keep it consistent, man, so you guys can expect a lot more stuff from me. You know what I mean? Be on the lookout for a lot more things in the future, man. Within the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, months, you know, I'm always putting stuff in people's face and ear. So, man, once again, thank you for having me on the show, man.
No doubt. Will you give us your social media handle and give us your email so the DJs can get drops, interviews, and just further stay connected with you as an artist? And this will be serious inquiries only. Whatever information is given, serious inquiries only. Go right ahead, my brother.
All right, you can go ahead and find me on Tay Da Crown, TTG at Instagram, Facebook, Tay Da Crown. You can hit my email at Tay Da Crown, at TDaCrown, TDACROWN at gmail.com. And you can also hit the website, man, TayDaCrown.com. Go ahead, man. I'm always open to work, do music. I'm a traveling artist too. Just hit me, man.
No doubt. Serious inquiries only, DJs.
Only.
No bullshit emails. I will hear about it. Truth.
Yeah, what's good with it?
Yeah,
what's
up?
What's up? I just want to say I appreciate you for coming on here, you know, sharing your experience and your music with us. And, you know, just keep up the great work. Just keep going and don't stop, you know. It's beyond, you know, the sky.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Tech, we appreciate you so much, bro. I can't even tell you how much we appreciate you, because the quality of this artist, if we continue to get these on our platform, we would definitely be greatly appreciating that.
Man, like I said, I'm managing the whole group. We got 6 artists over here. This is just tip of the iceberg. So we ready. Toast.
Let's go.
Is Tay coming out this
weekend?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tay will be headlining the event, that private party I'm throwing, the Fleet DJ Networking 420 party with Donkey Bonks TV. October 1st. Anybody in Cali is more than welcome to pull up. If you're a Fleet, you're already on my guest list. All you got to do is pull up. I'm doing this every first Saturday of the month in Cali, all the way till next year in December, putting on these independent artists that I'm working with. So feel free to come out and come rock with us. We got Tay this October. So
no doubt. I'll be performing, headlining the event, man. Anybody hit my DM if you're in the area, in the LA area, hit me up. I'll give you the address.
For sure. Absolutely.
I'll be DJing the event. So my name's DJ Early.
You there? Oh, DJ Early gonna be at the you gonna be DJing the event?
Yes. Yeah, I'll be there with my man Ty Sticks, who's coming in town from Atlanta. So he's bringing an artist with him from Atlanta. So we'll do some networking and you know, have a good time, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna see you there, brother.
Go talk to my man Packy Chan, and it'll be all good.
All
right.
No doubt. Well, to the rest of the family, peace and blessings to you and all of your families. Everybody stay blessed up. Make sure you're checking on your loved ones. We appreciate you for spending this time with us this evening. Everybody, we up out of here. West Coast Fleet DJs, DJ XXL, Truthmarx, DJ Early. Peace.
Peace. Salute.
Peace.